So what am I going to reporting on today? The attic Terror of the Towers has some more details which we're going to be revealing in this Halloween update. Hello there guys, my name is Coach Chardongster, born built for theme park news, and welcome to another Halloween update. Now before we get started, a huge shout out to Theme Park Giraffe. You say you love the videos, very interesting, so thank you very much to Theme Park Giraffe for watching the channel. If you want a shout out in one of tomorrow's videos, then just comment your shout out down below. I'll record it down and I'll give you your shout out in the first video tomorrow. So we're going to have quite a few videos actually coming today. Yesterday we released some good videos from Chessington World of Adventures, included with their Halloween lineup, and of course a big video talking about the Paddington Bear IP rumour for Alton Towers next year. That was a fun video to do. No images over the top, just me talking and giving you my thoughts. So, you know, when we get to the winter season, obviously there's going to be more debating videos like that, but on a generic level, like not based on any current operating news, because that's quite an ongoing thing until it gets all announced by the winter. I'm guessing we're going to get like a winter announcement for 2020 from Alton Towers. So that's quite an ongoing thing. So I think with the debating videos that we've got to come this winter, we're going to have some longer videos like that. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But we're going to start off with this Halloween update from Alton Towers. We have a couple of other things to be released today, including a review of the Alton Towers dungeon. Now, we did already upload a review of the Alton Towers dungeon, however, I decided to take it down because it wasn't long enough and detailed enough. So I'm going to do a full review. Unfortunately, it's not on site like it was the first time round, but I'm going to re-upload the Alton Towers dungeon review in here, basically. Just so we've got more to talk about and sort of I can talk more in depth, because I really rushed it out on location. So hope you guys can bear with me on that. So let's get started with this Halloween update then from the Alton Towers Resort. This is on the attic Terror of the Towers. Now, 2 brand new attractions are coming to Scarefest this year, an event which I am definitely looking to attend. However, I'm still deciding my Halloween plans at the minute. But Scarefest is one of the 3 events, the 3 main events that I want to attend to this year. I usually have like a top 3 for Halloween, and the top 3 this year, I've said it in previous videos, but the top 3 I want to sort of pick out in terms of which ones I want to attend the most, like either 1 or 2 out of those 3 to attend to. It's between York Maze Halloween, just like last year, Alton Towers Scarefest for the first time since 2011, and Yorkshire Scaregrounds for the first time ever. So I'm picking out of those 3 events. If I wanted to, I'd love to pick all 3, but very slim chance of that. But you never know, strange things have happened. So if I do go to Scarefest this year, one of the things I'm really excited about is one of the 2 brand new attractions 2019. Now, Darkest Depths, located in the Mutiny Bay Courtyard, replacing the welcoming Be Chosen, definitely looks like a fantastic maze. But that's more of a family maze. The more extreme one I'm looking forward to is the attic Terror of the Towers. Now, before we sort of go into that, here's a little bit of history on Terror of the Towers. So you got the original Terror of the Towers, then it was replaced by Bloodfest Banquet, then What Lies Within came in, then it took a season break. You know, What Lies Within with that urban explorer theme. Then it took that year break, and now for 2019, Terror of the Towers is back as the attic Terror of the Towers. And we do have some more details to reveal to you that was spotted. So I hope you guys really enjoy these new details that we're about to share with you. So the new details about the maze and sort of about the backstory of the maze reveals as follows. So the backstory of the maze says that they are promising spine-tingling terror for those who will enter. The attic is set to be the resort's most chilling maze to date, which is interesting because normally the most chilling maze is usually around subspecies or, to an extent, Altonville Mine Tours with the scariness factor. But I think subspecies, the end games, was the scariest maze there before the attic comes in. So this is the most chilling maze to date, utilising the space in the towers it ruins itself, never used before for the park's mazes. So it looks like they're going to be expanding on what the old space for any previous stuff, like the Ultimate Sleepover. There was a lot of wind. Now, usually when you build a maze inside the towers, they black up the windows, or sort of block them up. I think it's like usually with black sheeting, but usually just block up the windows. There's more windows blocked up than the pastime they've used for Terror of the Towers. So you can tell this is going to be the biggest Terror of the Towers that they've seen. They're going to be using more space that they've never used before, which is pretty cool. So guests are invited to venture into the attic, which is rumoured to be haunted by the governess. According to legend, she's attempting to avenge the death of her charges. Sources from the attraction have promised that the attic will provide a unique and truly chilling experience, using the sensation of colour in a clever and masterful way to add an additional layer to the multi-sensory terror. Now that sounds pretty exciting in my opinion. Like I said, Scarefest is one of the events that I've been dying to attend to, and this year could be getting closer and closer to attending the event. Obviously, again, like the mazes as well, Scarefest is a good attempt to get back on the rides like Nemesis, Oblivion, Smiler, and get on rides that I didn't manage to get on in the summer, like Wicker Man when it was down, Rita and 13 because of the queues, Spinball Wizard because of the queues, Enterprise being back open. I want to get back on that ride as soon as possible. So there's a big excuse why Scarefest will be one of the events I'd like to attend to this year. So from the sounds of it, the attic sounds bloody brilliant. It sounds good, and I think what I like about the sound with the attic is the fact that it sounds very chilling. Like it's got that, you know, when it says it's its most chilling maze to date, and from you saw about the concept art, like the concept image on your screen, you saw about like the colour scheme and things like that. It gives you vibes of a maze that I didn't do, however it only lasted a season. It's like a bag on your head maze they did a few years ago. If any of you remember The Haunting of Molly Crow, fantastic soundtrack. I believe that was Nick Hudson that made that soundtrack, so big shout out to Nick Hudson. Fantastic soundtrack. I believe he did the Tower Street soundtrack as well in that year. I think he did the soundtrack for that year. So again, really good soundtrack from Nick Hudson. Big shout out to him if you're watching. And a big shout out to Theme Park Worldwide for your Scarefest construction update videos. You know, it looks pretty cool from what going on around the park. The lighting looks fantastic. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy some night rides as well. Try and get some night footage for you if we go to Scarefest this year. But yeah, big shout out to everyone there. But the attic itself sounds very Haunting of Molly Crow-like, with that sort of chilling horror vibe, especially with the black and whitish sort of. It sort of gives you black and white horror kind of vibes in a way, using colour as a new level of multisensory terror. I've got a feeling they're going to be using different lighting to create some terror moments and also to create some jump scares, so I'm very excited about that. I love a good scare when I see one. Obviously York Maze Howler's Scream, we've got the 2 brand new mazes. Yorkshire Scaregrounds have got their new stuff, and of course Alton Towers Scarefest have got their 2 brand new maze attractions, one for the families, one for the terror seekers. So, you know, this definitely sounds like it could be one of the best attractions, the best new mazes for 2019 here in the UK. So there we go. So that's just some new details on the Attic Terror of the Towers. Like I said, the event, now whether it's 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3 or the slim chance of all 3, I don't know. But the 3 in question will be Alton Towers Scarefest, York Maze Howler's Scream and Yorkshire Scareground. So make sure you check out vlogs from all or some or one of those 3 events, because that's what I'm looking to do. Obviously as well, my local wildlife park, Yorkshire Wildlife Park, have got like a family Halloween event that I vlogged last year on the old channel. That was I believe it was, if I can remember correctly, I'm not sure what the theme was, but it was a big Halloween event. They had like different characters roaming around. It was like a it was Day of the Dead themed. That's the one I was looking for, Day of the Dead themed. And it had like some real cool shows as well, and there are some really nice decorations around the park. So hopefully down at Yorkshire Wildlife Park this Halloween I'll be able to vlog that. I am looking to go back to Yorkshire Wildlife Park again at Christmas time to vlog the Christmas fair for 2019, so make sure you stay tuned to see if there's a vlog from Christmas from that. So Halloween and Christmas here on the channel are going to be absolutely massive, especially with the news updates that's set to come over this winter season, this autumn and winter season. So there we go. So big shout out again to Theme Park Giraffe for your shout out. Make sure you get your shout outs in the comments down below the next videos from today if you want a shout out for tomorrow. My name is Coast Charles, Doncaster born, but built for Theme Park News. Make sure you like the video, comment down below and subscribe to Coast Charles and click notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now guys, keep living the coastal life and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care, have an awesome day my friends.